Hi everyone, it's Roland Tech Virtual Assistant. I am Roland based in the Philippines. Today we are going to be having tutorial on basic graphic design using Canva tool. To all my aspiring virtual assistant, I want us to know that we have a lot of tools and software that we can basically use for graphic design. As a general virtual assistant, it is advisable that you have this basic skill to be able to give quality services to your potential client as a general virtual assistant. It's very, very important for us to know. And it's important that you have these basic skills, which is graphic design skills as a general virtual assistant, because this is what you will use to complete or rather make your job easy while working as a general virtual assistant in the admin sector. Okay, so I want us to understand this so that we don't get confused. And in this tutorial, we are going to be executing YouTube thumbnail task using Canva tool, creating from template. So that is what we are going to be learning today. But before we dive into the tutorial fully, it's important for us to understand what is our graphic design. So when we talk about graphic design, what is graphic design? Graphic design is the art and practice of planning and creating visual content to communicate ideas and messages. That is what our graphic design is all about. If you're on your computer, just follow my mouse pointer and my voiceover and you will get it correctly. Let's learn and navigate together. Now, if you're on your computer, follow my mouse pointer and my voiceover to get this correctly. Or then take your mouse pointer to the address bar and type in canva.com and wait for a few seconds to be opened, and you have your dashboard of Canva this way. And now in this Canva, as you can see, this is the dashboard of Canva. And in this Canva, I have all my recent projects that I've executed before. And most of the projects that I have here are YouTube thumbnails. These are my past project that I've executed before, and I have YouTube thumbnails, and also I have my resume and portfolio as well, as you can see on the screen. And also now, to better understand this Canva very well, I want us to understand this to the new beginner to virtual assistant. I'm going to teach us the basic tools that you will be using or that you will be needing to execute some basic projects that you will be handling for your potential client. Okay, so follow me accordingly, you will understand this better. So let's start by explaining or rather pointing out some tools that is very important that you will be needed to execute or to create your graphic design in this Canva tool. Now, follow my mouse pointer and my voiceover, you will get this correctly. Okay, now you have at the left side of your bar, you have the create, which is this very first one. When you click on this create, you will have this dashboard open, and in this place is where you can type any template that you want, that you need for creating of any kind of design. As you can see, you have some suggested templates already below that you can choose from, and if you choose it, and they have all with sizes, and you can choose from anyone to create any of your project with any of these templates. Okay, I hope you are following this accordingly. I'm going to close this, and so that we can furthermore the rest tools for better understanding. Now you have your home tool, you have your project tool, and you have here your template tool as well. So these are mostly important for the new beginners to virtual assistant to understand all this fully. Now in this task, in this project that we are about to execute, which is we are going to be executing YouTube thumbnail on this tutorial. Now to start executing this task fully, or rather to create this project fully, we are going to take our mouse pointer to create, which is this very first tool with a plus sign. You click on it, okay, and you take your mouse pointer to this very place, this bar, this address bar, to search, and you click you type in YouTube thumbnail. As you can see, they brought out the suggested one. Then you just take your mouse pointer to this very first one and click on your YouTube thumbnail. Okay, and you have the size there, which is 1280 by 720. Okay, so get it right and know what you are doing when creating or when executing a project in Canva. Okay, so we click on this very first one, and it will open our editing page. Okay, just few seconds, it will open our editing page. Now, getting to this editing page, this is another interesting page that you all need to understand, most especially the new beginners to virtual assistant. This video is actually for the new beginners to virtual assistant so that they can be able to understand the basic on how to create a design from a template, okay? How to create a design from a template. And in this design we are about to create, or rather in this project that we are about to execute, is creating a YouTube thumbnail on this project that we are about to execute. So just follow my mouse pointer and my voiceover, you will get it correctly. Now, I want us to also understand that in this Canva, in the two versions we have in this Canva, we have the free version and also we have the paid version. Now, as a new beginner to virtual assistant, I kindly advise is that we make use of the free version, because the free version of Canva is beginner friendly. So that is very, very okay for the new beginner to start using or to start executing their project on Canva, not the paid version. Okay. Now, how do you recognize, or how do you understand or know the paid version of this template? So follow my mouse pointer, you will get it correctly. So if you want to indicate the paid version of this template, as you can see, if you take your mouse pointer to this very place, you will see where my mouse pointer is pointing right now, you have a crown there. So any template that has crown like this simply means that is a paid version. So you will need to subscribe to Canva before you can be able to make use of such templates. Okay, so don't get it twisted and don't get confused about this. And if you want to find the free version of this template, you will simply scroll down and look for any of the template that doesn't have crown sign, this crown symbol that you are seeing here. So you will scroll down and look for any template that doesn't have a crown symbol. Like this very one doesn't have crown symbol. So this is free to use for your design. But for the sake of this tutorial, I am going to make use of this very first one, which is this one with no crown, which this is beginner friendly. This can be used, or you can as well use this to create your YouTube thumbnail. So it is good and it is very, very it's nice to use for creation of the YouTube thumbnail. Now, to start your YouTube thumbnail is very, very easy and simple. So if you are still there following up this tutorial, just listen attentively and follow the mouse pointer and voiceover, you get this correctly. Now, getting to this point, we are about to start editing this template. We already have the already made template here right now. So all we just need to do is to start executing the task. By executing the task, first you will need to change this picture over here, and you will need to click on any of these tests and change this test that you want to execute, or rather to the test that you want to impute on this very template. For me, in this project, I am going to be executing a template. I'm going to be executing a YouTube thumbnail name, by which name is high caching thumbnail. That is the task I'm about to execute. First, I'll have to click this very first one, which is this test, and change. That is the first one, and this is the second one. I have to re-edit this also. Then this is the third one. Eye caching YouTube thumbnail. That is the task that I'm about to execute here, okay? And in this task, as you can see, I have already changed or re-edited this test to the project that I'm executing. So as you can see, you can also change the color of this very one, which is the first one. All you need to do is to click and come to this test color, and you can change the color to any of the color that you prefer that is more presentable, or think I will just leave it at the white color. And this very one, I can change it to maybe yellow or orange, something like this. But if that is not so much in eye catching, you can as well change it here. Click on this place and take it to yellow so that it will be more pronounced. Okay, so you have it like this. And the next thing that you do is to change this very text to red color. You click on this and look for red color. So you have it this way. I think it's much better this way. If you are still there following this tutorial, you are so lucky to get to this stage and keep following. And the next thing we are about to do right here is changing this picture, okay? So by changing this picture can be any of the picture or the task that you're doing. For example, if a client gave you this kind of job to do, of course, the client is going to provide you all the necessary information that you are going to impute on this template, okay, including the picture that you will be imputing on this template, okay. So this tutorial is just for the sake of the new beginners, and that is the reason why I am using my picture. I'm going to use my picture as an example of this tutorial, okay, so that my the new beginners to virtual assistant can understand this fully and how to get to this stage, okay. Follow and make attentively, and you will understand this fully, okay. Then we'll delete this picture over here. Then import your picture to Canva. Just follow my mouse pointer. You take your mouse pointer to this place, upload. You click on it, and you have your pictures like this. These are your pictures that you already have here. So I'm just going to choose one. So this one is better. I think it's much better with no background. Then you increase the size. You have it this way. I hope you are following accordingly. You will get it correctly. Okay. So I think it looks more presentable now. Then you click on this to hide out tools. Then you have your thumbnail like this. This is your YouTube thumbnail. So you said according to the write-up on this is I catching YouTube thumbnail, watch video now. So this is the job, and the job is already done. So all you just need to do is to download this thumbnail to your computer. So this is a job well done, and after editing this very job, the next thing that you're going to do is to upload, or rather to download it into your computer. So by you downloading it into your computer, just follow my mouse pointer and you will get it correctly. You take your mouse pointer right here to share. Take your mouse pointer to share. Click on share. Okay. But before you click on share, there's something that you need to do. You can rename it if you wish to. By renaming it, you take your mouse pointer here. So for me, I would like to leave it in eye caching, okay? Or I can rename it to something different. Maybe, for example, so I have it renamed like this. So I'll click on share. I will take it to download, okay? And note, when you are downloading it, it will bring some format on PNG format. You are downloading it on a PNG format, or are you downloading it as a JPEG format? So it's advisable for you to either download it as PNG or JPEG. So I advise you to leave it more on PNG, okay? Then you click on what? Your download. So automatically, it will be downloaded this way. Look at it here. So it will download to your computer.
I hope my
It's
teaching
done
interests
download.
you. If you find it helpful, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, and follow for more. You can as well share this video to reach more audience. See you in the next video.